Welcome to this week's episode of RellyAndDelly Read Reddit Stories. I'm Relly.
And I'm Delly.
And today is a series of revenge.
Revenge!
Ooh,
oh my god! Bitch!
Brought to you on
set
ABC.
me up, you
Oh my
bitch!
gosh. Yes. So today's Reddit Reads is coming off from the same subreddit called r/pro revenge.
Oh, okay.
These people are not asking for advice. Some of these stories will be old. Some of these will be fresh revenge.
Ooh.
But they'll get down and dirty. Again, I pulled out these today, so I don't even remember what there are. We have one last story that's going to be a bit longer.
Okay.
These are anonymous stories submitted. We're going to give our verdict. Mm-hmm. We watched a couple of videos this week about revenge, and maybe it's the pettiness in me, but I often don't agree with a lot of the takes.
Okay.
People be like, oh, that was too far. It wasn't. Most of the time, it wasn't. If you didn't start it and you finished it in a way without shedding blood, bitch, you did a good job.
Wow. I mean, it really depends on me. It's really case by case. By pro revenge, do they mean like professional revenge or that they're for revenge?
They're for it, but some of these maybe it'll be on like a professional level. Ooh, I'm not too sure.
I mean, the revenge do get intricate, and yeah, if you really want to play the long game, revenge can be wild.
Serve that shit cold from the back of the freezer with chunks ice on it. Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
Frostbitten.
So I have only read the titles. Trina's heard none of these. And we're about to get into it. So let's start with the first story. Okay. This one is just simply titled Gas Thief Revenge. This is
I'm already triggered. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I've encountered a gas thief before.
Excuse me?
I used to work in a convenience store.
Yes.
And I've had people request that I turn on the pump.
Oh.
And so there was a weird thing where locals or the regulars want you to turn on the pump for them so they can fill up their car, then they'll pay afterwards. There was a whole thing like I didn't know if they were a regular. I thought it was somebody who it wasn't, and then I turned on the pump, they filled their car and left.
They're gonna burn in hell.
Yeah, so I know about a gas thief in that regard, but let's see what they want to talk about.
See, I was thinking of like siphoning, which that's a lot of work.
That is a lot of work. It's a lot harder, I think, than people realize. A lot harder than movies make it look.
Girl, if you gotta put a hose down somebody else's gas tank and suck on it to steal some gas, you must find the nearest church and find Christ. Because your life is going really bad.
If you need that gas, you need that gas. I ain't gonna say too much because I might be in a situation where I need some gas and have to siphon something off somebody. Hopefully
Let's start with it. Hell no. The fuck? That's absurd.
Ooh.
That's absurd. Ooh. I hope the car is super shiny and clean. So if you ever gotta be on your knees siphoning gas out of it, you catch a glimpse of your own reflection and think about your life. Cause that's crazy.
What have I become? But I mean, you keep going. You don't stop.
At this point.
Yeah, you keep going like, I've got to really examine some things.
As soon as I get where I'm going with this stolen gas. But let's see now. Okay. They said, I was told this belonged here, so I'm reposting. Had a neighbor that would walk into my backyard, take my gas can of gas for my lawnmower, put it in his car and mower, and then return the can.
What?
I found this out because I had begun right off the top, girls. Let's form sentences. I found this out because I had begun to get a little suspicious that this 5-gallon can was always nearly empty every time I went to mow the lawn.
5 gallons is a lot.
Hell yeah.
That's like half a tank for my car.
They're really huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was only like 1 quart tank on the lawnmower. This was back before cheap, easy security cameras. So I had to set up a webcam from my laptop with motion detection software. Girl, Caught the guy going into the backyard literally 5 minutes after I left the house.
Wow.
For the next week, every time I had to take a piss, I pissed in the gas can.
Wow.
Woo! Now full of piss. But it still smells enough like gas to fool an
That's
idiot.
what I was thinking about. Yeah, gas scent is very strong, so it probably overpowers the smell of piss.
Oh, that caught me off guard. Then I left it on the back patio again. Made a big show of checking the fluids in my car, packing a few bags, made sure the neighbor knew I was getting ready to go on a trip and I'd be gone a while, hoping he takes the bait. I come back home in about an hour. Car trouble, wink. The thief is in the front yard pulling the rope on his lawnmower so hard it looks like he's about to have a stroke.
Woo!
Turning bright red and cursing. Later, he gets in his car, makes it a couple blocks up the road, and it suddenly breaks down.
Oh!
I checked the gas on my patio. Empty.
Dang, all that piss.
Child, you about to be pissed off, girl. Also, I just wanted to add, this guy was a huge piece of crap. That's not the only thing he did. Well, yeah. Stealing gas.
From that alone, he already a piece of crap.
Yeah.
So,
most sons of bitches don't just start at theft.
Yeah.
They work their way up. You know? So, yeah. I found out he had arrest warrants. Ooh, spill his tea. So I ended up getting him arrested by applying for a sheriff's ride-along program in his name. You're an icon, sister.
Now see,
oh, that's the end, bitch.
That's the end.
I forgot they don't be asking for nothing.
They don't ask for anything. I wish we had more insight into more of his assholery. The neighbor.
He deserved it.
But he said this was the last straw.
Ooh.
I'm about to pee in this gas can and I'm about to get your warrant cashed in.
Correct. First of all,
I'm just tired of it. I'm just tired at this point. Like, it's going to get out of here.
Yeah. You're a thief. And you know what my mom says? A liar is a thief and a thief will always lie. You're a felon. Ooh. And you fucking stupid. You can't piss people off and be a thief still when you are a wanted man.
You can't piss people off and not expect to put piss in your gas tank.
Put that shit on his tombstone.
Oh!
So he crazy.
That was crazy. I mean, honestly, that revenge was warranted. It sounds like he had a lot going on outside of this instance. And it's a good, it was a good way to get revenge without, like, overtly, like, shooting up the place.
Yeah.
And I mean, I hate that he got to get arrested, but also, girl, I hate all the shit you were doing.
Don't. Let me tell you. All right. I mean, actually not.
Let's not say we did.
Being recorded.
Let's not say we did.
Top comment. Love it. Especially the ride-along bit. Mm-hmm. Genius. Somebody else commented, honestly, this is the real pro revenge. Truly.
Yeah.
Truly, sir. You are a professional and you are pro revenge. You did this very well.
Yeah.
I literally was screaming.
Seamless.
Somebody said this is a freaking buy one get one with a side of fuck around and find out. He of course just used the letters BOGO and FAFO.
But he said, you know.
Right.
If you know, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Somebody said he couldn't even give a reach around. Hold on. Girl, what are you saying?
Oh.
We're gonna cut your comment. Great,
because he was too busy
somewhere
doing what
else.
They couldn't even reach around.
Somewhere else.
You think that was not even meant for this?
Yeah, probably. He's confused. But so far, we're off to a phenomenal start.
We are off to a phenomenal start. And also, shout out to that last OP for the technical prowess.
Yeah.
Because he said this is before you could get like a security camera just easily.
He
had to use a webcam, install software just to confirm his suspicions.
He made you work. He made you spend money and he made you work. He belongs in jail. You did the right thing. You got that felon off the streets.
Oh!
You protected yourself in the neighborhood. And he got pissy in the process. Iconic. Oh. The next story, also everything from Pro Revenge. It's titled, Classmate Got Pranked, quote unquote, by Fake Letter after screwing us over. And he said this is an old story.
I don't feel so good.
So
but let's see.
Classmates got pranked by fake letter after screwing us over.
Whenever I hear about classmates getting pranked, I always think about like people being bullied. So I think it's just my own preconception. Maybe this person deserved this.
Maybe they do. Maybe they do. I don't know if y'all can hear this in the background. Hopefully you don't.
Hopefully you don't, but our landscapers are here. Literally cutting the grass and landscaping the hell out of our backyard, our back slip.
Welcome to a slice of life of RellyAndDelly.
Welcome to the slice of life.
Oh, that was good.
Thanks.
Oh, let's jump. Okay, this was posted 258 days ago.
Ooh.
And it starts off by saying this is a very old revenge for when I was a teenager in the 90s. Damn, girl, okay.
So she said it's even older than what it's been older.
Now, there were only a few PC gamers around at the time, and without internet, it was hard to get a hold of new games.
Understandable.
Me and a friend bought games from abroad via airmail. Lordy.
Airmail? What is that?
I mean, it's essentially like doing like GameFly and
Netflix
back in the day.
Okay.
Like, yeah, you go online and you like order, and they send it to your house.
Okay.
Crazy. Okay, via airmail because local stores didn't sell many, but these weren't cheap. We traded them with each other and would copy the copy protection, which was often included. So this made it semi-affordable for us. Makes sense. Okay. So, you want that game, I want this game. Each of us buy 2 games, and then we trade them, and we copy them and give it to each other.
Yeah.
Makes sense. A new kid joined our class, however, and his uncle had tons and tons of games we didn't have. We offered to trade games with him and give him our original copies for him to copy, and in return, we got corrupted floppies. Ooh. Yes, this was the 90s. Missing copy protection, etc. And after a few months of this, we received not a single working game, while he had received all of our games.
Oh.
The Settlers, Doom 2. Doom 2 terrified the hell out of me.
Oh.
And we would go down to Sierra them. And Uncle Josh, love you so much, he had Doom on his computer. And I don't know why we would play it at night in the dark. I think it was just part of it. Terrified. Yeah. You look at the graphics now, it's not nearly like live enough to really scare you. But yeah, it was so terrifying. Yeah. Ooh. He also had Monkey Island games, etc.
Okay. This is turning into something now. This is the seeds for revenge are being planted. Yeah. Because you got all our games. I thought he was gonna be like one of those, not necessarily high and mighty, but just somebody who's like, oh no, I don't want to do that, and y'all gonna seek revenge. But no, he taking y'all games.
No, he took your games and then
giving you trash.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. And some he returned in less than nice condition. Now he's breaking.
Okay.
And I got a story to tell. I ain't told this story in years.
Oh.
But child, let me tell you about junior high. But I'll get back to that. Okay. We had enough and we wanted to get revenge, but we didn't know how.
Okay.
Now, the 90s were known for many AIDS campaigns. Girl, where is this going?
Listen, where exactly?
Freddie Mercury died from AIDS in 91.
Okay.
Let's buckle up.
All right.
Girl.
Because they really preface this. They are getting dangerous. And they made sure to really hammer home this happened a long time ago. A long time ago.
So you're going to do some morally questionable stuff that even I can't
probably
verify.
Not PC.
We got to calm down, friend. Mm-hmm. But you were a child.
You were furious.
Let's continue. I was a huge fan of Queen, and this new friend would often mock me for liking a gay singer. Oh, he's homophobic. So, I mean, I guess he going to get whatever you give, girl. He came from a very conservative family, and his mother was quite Catholic. And this is what gave us an idea when we had to attend an AIDS event organized by a student foundation with our class. Okay. At the end, we were given flyers about AIDS, homosexuality, etc., and free condoms with the logo of the AIDS Foundation were up for grabs. We each grabbed a few for reasons you'll soon reach below. I already got it, girl.
Oh, I'm very crazy. Idea, maybe.
See, because you don't have a wicked spirit of you.
spirit
to know where this is gonna go. Me and my friend were one of the very few with a computer and inkjet printer at home. So we got this idea to screw him over. We created a fake letter addressed to our friend, pretending we were the AIDS Foundation, copying the logo and everything to make it look as authentic as possible. It went something like this. Dear first name, thank you for your letter. We understand it's difficult being open about being homosexual. And you have many questions after the event you attended with your class. Please find and close a flyer which should answer many of your questions as well as some condoms. Please practice safe sex at all times. We enclosed all the flyers we had gotten at the event as well as condoms and mailed it to Mr. Last Name. To guarantee his father would open the letter first. Ooh, girl.
They set you up. This is a very tech-driven revenge episode.
Is.
This is the second one, very tech.
Yeah, hopefully the last one can stick the landing.
Hopefully.
We'll see. Now, we had no idea the shitstorm this would create. Woo! We knew him being homophobic. This would be great revenge, but apparently his mother had been in tears screaming, his father angry, and he was grounded for weeks. But his parents convinced he was gay. In the end, he figured we had something to do with it because we had been carefully fishing to see if our prank had succeeded. But at first, he thought the letter was authentic, and he had contacted the foundation in his name. When we finally confessed we had faked it all, we had a nice trip to the principal to explain why we had done this with his parents present. Ugh, girl, you got caught.
This is sloppy. Not good.
It's still the best revenge I ever took in my life, even though it was 30 years ago.
Wow.
Okay.
I kind of got sour because y'all got caught.
Yeah.
You know, a satisfying revenge, you don't get caught.
You know, the whole outing gay thing, he wasn't really gay, and he was a homophobe. Right. So maybe that all comes out in a wash. The AIDS introduction was only relevant to the fact of why you got all this stuff at the event, so I get it. You know, you had me kind of scared.
Yeah.
Got sloppy, never confessed.
Yeah, you got sloppy because y'all kept trying to pick and poke at it to find out if they had received it.
That's the problem with bitches who want to get revenge. Who don't understand the sweetness of revenge. The sweetness is you knew what you did to that bitch. You just move on.
Yeah.
You don't need, when you start fishing for the results of what you did, that's how you get caught up, and that's how you get caught.
That's an amateur move. That's
amateur.
Not pro. That's amateur
move. Girly. And that was still the best revenge you ever took in 30 years.
I mean, it was pretty. I imagine it was pretty sweet and it was pretty satisfying until
for sure
until the confrontation with the parents.
But my point is, he didn't probably do anything else after this. So revenge ain't in your spirit, and that's why you needed the credit.
Yeah,
a real sick motherfucker does some shit. They don't want credit for it. They're gonna deny. Allegedly, I wouldn't know.
Allegedly,
that's not my
allegedly.
But it's crazy to stumble across this, Steven. Like, I just don't understand, man. It's so sad because we could have so much if we just were cool about it.
Yeah.
And if you break something that belongs to someone, you really could just humble yourself. It hurts to hurt people. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Sometimes, and it's shameful. And that's giving them the best benefit of the doubt. That you even care enough to feel shame that you did it.
Yeah.
But then still lying about it isn't a way to handle that shame. You just say like, I'm so sorry, I fucked up, I broke your shit.
Right. It's a lot.
Now you gotta go to your mama to get money to replace the game. Whatever you gotta do. That's not my fault.
Exactly.
But some people, they
don't take that accountability
at all.
Or they just don't even care.
And that's what this person sounds like.
He
didn't even care one way or the other.
He didn't.
Now, I'll tell y'all...
y'all corrupted files.
You're grown now, right? But after the first game came back corrupted...
Yeah.
Somebody was getting their ass beat.
Maybe he had a good excuse. No. Excuse like, I don't know what happened. Everything went properly on my end. Maybe, he probably kept, like, feeding BS.
And it's the past, too. So, like,
they
things
had no
could go wrong and glitchy.
Not to believe him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And,
But well, what happened to the revenge in your story? With the game and
I'm not
at liberty to say. Ooh, that's on the RellyAndDelly After Hours.
On the After Hours.
On our Patreon.
Y'all gonna have to pay for that one. Okay. Top comment. It's just him saying Doom 2 took me back years. An excitement when Duke Nukem came out. Y'all just recapping on games. Let's see. Yeah. OP said it had a lot of classics like Duke Nukem 3D, Doom 2, SimCity 2000. Oh, yeah, the first SimCity. SimCity was so ignorant. It was just a CD. We literally were just building CDs. Yeah. Like, you really didn't have, like, a whole, like, controlling the person.
Right. No, it's about
the
city.
That's super crazy. Yeah.
Businesses, I imagine. And, you know, you got to make sure the city's going well.
Make sure you had a fire. I never forget, we built a city without a fire station.
Oh, shit burned down?
I want to remember that shit. Something happened, and a fire broke out. There was no fire station.
That is crazy. I mean, I never played SimCity, but I imagine, there are certain things that you probably should always do, and that's one of them. I mean, you learned.
It was iconic.
That shit burned down.
Let's see. Okay, this is a real comment. Somebody said, did you ever get the games back? Opie said, we got them back often in bad condition. Manuals were damaged. Boxes were damaged.
See,
that used to
and that is the next level, because not only are you giving us corrupted stuff like we mentioned before, but the stuff that we are giving you, you're giving back damage. Yeah, remember, Game Boy Advance games used to come in a cardboard box. Yeah, games.
And I gave somebody my box once because I'm not just gonna give you the cartridge. They're like, oh, I already have a game in my thing. I'm not just gonna give you a loose cartridge.
Yeah,
and I didn't have
trying to protect it. It's the most protecting you can give it.
They gave me back my thing, weathered like hell. I'm pretty sure he swapped my box for his
and just kept.
Yeah, I think I was giving him like one of my Pokemon games or something to like catch something for me, and he basically like frauded me to steal my box. Bitch. Ooh. We never got any working game from him though. One time before the prank, he came to my house and installed a game for me in exchange for one of mine. He showed the game working, so when he left, I gave a new game. I bought with him only to discover he had erased the game behind my back when I wasn't looking.
Why are you so malicious?
That's what I'm saying. You're an evil person. So he came to his house, downloaded the game, be like, look, see, it's working.
It's working. This
Give
one's
me your
good.
game. And then delete it. That's evil. Yeah. You're already getting the game. Why wouldn't you just share? And you see, that's messed me up before. Because for me, I was super nice. I had given out my Pokemon game, and I was like letting people, because they wanted to catch Jirachi, and you needed the disc to do it. And I'm like, oh yeah, go take it home and do it. And after they pulled that shit, with the SFX Tricky, I was like, all right, run me my game. They're like, oh, nobody can get back their game until you find this. I said, first of all, I'm gonna get mine back.
Right.
Because if I have to bring my parents down to this school, they're gonna tear this school up. Yeah. And I don't care. Yeah. And I'll get my brothers for you. Now that's one thing. You used to fight my brothers, but my brothers, if I call my brothers, they will back me up. So I got my game back, and then we started charging people $5 for Jirachis. I think we made like $60. Oh wow. Hell yeah.
That's pretty good.
They're like, oh, you can't limit it that. Like, no, cause you hold steel, you break games. $5, give me your cartridge, and I'll go and catch. Oh, you gonna steal my Pokemon? I said, I don't need your Pokemon. You want Jirachi. I need your loser shit. Get out of here. Oh. And then they would start to pay us so we could catch the Pokemon for them. But yeah. Let's see what else. What kind of person even does something like that? He actually laughed in our face each time we told him the floppies. Sick. Yeah, y'all shouldn't have just kept letting him, but you were kids. Yeah. So my verdict is, you're an icon. You did it well. Yeah. Okay.
The only thing I wish you would have got away with it,
Absolutely.
But other than that, you seem to be fine with, getting caught. 30 years, I guess.
I mean, spilt milk.
Yeah.
Now let's get to the final story. It is a little bit long, so I'm gonna try and get through this as best as I can. Okay. So after recording this entire final story, definitely decided to come back here and give a disclaimer. This shit is ridiculous. Whether it's a real story or not, I don't know. It gets very crazy, fake porno, kind of graphic. It's a mess. It's a mess. So I'm just letting you know right now, this last story is super crazy. Drugs, online predators, fake adult videos. All right, let's continue. The story when me and my ex-girlfriend tricked an internet creep into snorting baking soda.
Okay. I mean, you know, clearly he's an internet creep, but let's see if
I thought it was crazy. But it does involve a computer.
It does involve a computer. Tech revenge.
And the past.
Okay.
It looks like, just a quick skim, this is taking place in 99.
Okay.
This was posted 102 days ago. So let's get into it. This is my first post in this group. I really hope you agree that this is pro-revenge material. And that you will enjoy it. It's a long ride, but I hope you'll find it worth the read. And apologies in advance for my grammar, as English is not my primary language. Thank you for the heads up, sister.
Yeah.
Y'all be having me
I do like that, yeah.
Okay, first off, the backstory.
Uh-oh.
This took place in the early days of the interwebs.
Ooh,
around 1999. When HTML coded chats became very popular.
Okay.
For you youngins, all right, girly, let's slow down with all the lingo. For you youngins, these spaces would be considered a pinnacle of free online speech, quote unquote. Today, as they were 100% unmoderated and they didn't log any personal data or that you registered an account. It was extremely basic to use, as you just had to write what your screen session name was, and that was it. So anyone who wanted to be a creep, abusive, or toxic could do this without any real-life consequences, which led to a lot of unwanted contacts. Their MO was basically to use the whisper function, aka old school DM, where you still wrote in the group chat, but only the recipient could see it.
Oh, okay.
Especially girls and young women were targeted, and although these chats didn't support any images, it was pretty common to exchange email addresses to keep in touch. So lo and behold, the low pixel dick pic was received.
Wow.
This meant that we users needed to figure out ways to self-moderate the chats. The most common way to protect ourselves was to create online communities on a separate website, often using the name of the particular chat room where you hanged out. Ours was named The Attic, for example.
Okay.
As this was before the use of registration, a membership would be granted if you were active and endorsed by another member. We had member lists containing our nicknames, a bulletin where we warned about known creeps, lists on how to behave, early netiquette, and other ways to support each other. An example on how we could make a creep leave the chat was to coordinate in the chat and send hundreds of whisper messages using Control V, flooding their screen with wall of repetitive text that only they could see. 95% of the creeps gave up as their connection would suffer. Damn.
Okay.
And I just watched a background on Digimon. That's how they stopped Diaboromon. When everybody sent them messages back in the day, it would fuck your connection up and it would slow your shit down. So they were just like mass whispering them, basically to be like, get your ass out of here.
Yeah, because you literally can't do anything else because it's like, I guess, overflowing you.
A wall. Yeah.
I mean, this is probably, what, dial-up?
It would have to be in 99.
So
unless y'all are like rich. I don't even know if Wi-Fi was available at that time.
Probably not readily available.
Yeah. Our attic was known as the safest place among these chat rooms. Okay. Some creeps, though, were a bit more slippery and still managed to trick victims to share personal info. So it was a constant battle to come up with new, different, and often very creative and funny ways to combat these creeps. Now, let me present the actors in this story.
Okay. Now that we have the setup.
Right. 20-year-old guy met my then girlfriend, 21-year-old, through a physical meetup that was organized by this specific community. Okay. We would meet up once or twice per year, traveling from all over the country just to meet up, then hang around for a weekend.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
It's amazing that y'all were able to like do all this stuff back in the day like that.
Yeah. I mean, they were in their 20s, so they at least were old enough and had the means.
Yeah, I thought they were much younger.
Yeah.
The setup, I thought they were much younger.
Yeah, but no, they're in their 20s.
But yeah, they have the means. Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah. So hanging out for the weekend, partying, or doing fun stuff at amusement parks or other places. Our girlfriend was one of the first members in this community and was a well-known user in the chat before being really tough and creative when dealing with creeps.
Okay.
A standing joke was that she was more evil than the devil. Now for the pro revenge part. All right, girl, it better be good.
Listen,
you got
the setup, you know.
And I got about 6 more motherfucking swipes on this.
Oh.
All right, the creep in question, let's call him Farmer Bob, was one of the creeps who was a bit slipperier. A bit more slippery, sir. That's okay. He managed to become a member without any of us suspecting a thing. His creepiness was very low-key, and only after some of the younger members started to report getting emails and unwanted messages, me and my girlfriend decided to act. We started out by her pretending to be a naive and new user, and we managed to get him interested. After some back and forth, we managed to get some basic info about him and even some personal information. For example, we learned that he was living in the rural areas of the country, and he claimed to be wealthy as he owned a cattle farm, hence Farmer Bob.
Okay.
We soon realized that he was extremely stupid, seeming to be lacking in both social skills and basic education. You better drag her.
Ooh-wee.
He bragged about always wearing wooden shoes and how the females, quote unquote, love to be effed by him while wearing them. Robert.
That's ridiculous.
You need help, girl. After some more back and forth, my girlfriend got bored and decided to just, fuck it, let's just go all in. So my girlfriend pretended to be interested in maybe hooking up, but only if he could offer some cocaine, as it always made her super horny. Goodness. To our surprise, he took the bait, and that he couldn't afford it despite bragging about being a wealthy cattle farmer just an hour earlier.
That's so ridiculous. Such a ridiculous thing to be.
If fucking 99 was a crazy time. It's summer of 99. The world is about to end in like 4 more fucking months.
Right, because Y2K.
And you're online cutting up with your fucking wooden clogs trying to sexually assault girls as a farmer. You're sick.
Under the guise of being a wealthy cattle farmer.
Okay. He also slipped up by telling her that his parents would be out of town the coming weekend.
Okay.
Dude literally forgot he had claimed to be the owner of the bloody farm. Anyway, girlfriend felt that she wanted to just exaggerate the crap out of him and wrote something like, "But Farmer Bob, didn't you know that if you mix 3 parts baking soda and 1 part vanilla sugar, then you would get a rush equal to a cocaine rush, but with a nice aftertaste? It's also way cheaper." We thought this was so over the top that the game would be up and that he would finally realize that my girlfriend was just trolling him by now. Instead, he told us that he had forgotten about the DIY cocaine trick and thanked my girlfriend for reminding him about it. Girl.
Wow.
Girlfriend convinced him that he had to be sure to make a batch before she booked a train ticket, and that he had to make sure it was good quality. He promised her that he would make a batch right away and try it out later that evening, and we locked out. Fast forward a couple of days, believing him to have realized that the girlfriend has been trolling him, we got an email written in all caps. Ooh. It was something like, "You made my nose bleed, you motherfucking bitch."
Oh!
Iconic. "I had to visit my clinic because of you," etc. He was so furious and accused her of tricking him. No shit, Sherlock.
Yeah.
But wait, my fellow Redditors. This wasn't even the best part. We not only managed to somehow convince him that he must have gotten the mix wrong, we made an outlandish claim that she used this DIY nose candy all the time in her side gig, which was to produce the star in German amateur spanking pornos.
Oh.
That she sold to tourists from all over Europe.
Ooh.
Girl, you're out of control. To prove this, we recorded an extremely stupid and blatantly obvious fake trailer for our big hit Spankin' Mine, Sheeb.
Oh.
My girlfriend's younger brother asked for him and his friends to star in it. This is getting out of control.
This is crazy.
So the scene is her bed, her brother pretending to be a random dude.
Okay.
Sitting there with his friend laying on his stomach over his lap. Both fully dressed and pretending to be my girlfriend.
Okay.
As he had long curly hair.
Okay.
Using a wooden spatula, he simulated spanking him while I stood behind the camera and clapping wet hands to create a sloppy spanking.
Wow. Okay. What did he even do?
He got one more page.
Okay. All right.
This story may not even make it in.
Ah!
Me and my girlfriend shouted German-sounding nonsense, and they mimed their mouths. The quality of the video was horrendous, but the low resolution and frame rate actually created a believable trailer. It was still extremely silly and over the top, and should have been apparently fake to everyone. Not to Farmer Rob, though. He was totally convinced this was the genuine thing and begged us to sell him some films. We agreed to do so, but only if he tried the homemade cocaine again. We never heard from him again after that. I'm guessing he finally realized it was all fake. He might have kept creeping in the chat room, but using another name. We never got another report with his email, though. And yes, this is a true story. The trailer was unfortunately on an external hard drive that broke 7 years ago. I hope to be able to extract it someday, but until then, you have my word of honor that this is a true story. I dissociated like 3 paragraphs ago.
It's a lot.
And I can't even remember what I read. You would have heard a disclaimer. If this story made it into the video, I would have in post made a disclaimer before this craziness. Yikes.
That is crazy. And I'm like, I mean, he was a creep, but girl, this is a lot of work.
This was a lot of work.
It was a lot of work.
I'm gonna say it was just too much.
It's too much. I don't approve of this revenge. I'm gonna say it like this. This revenge was not satisfying.
It wasn't.
It was not satisfying. It was a lot. The fake spanking German porn video.
Yeah.
I mean, he was ridiculous, but like, what did he really do though?
I mean, well, he was a pervert online, and he was going after the young.
Okay, well that's true. It
just got buried after a lot of stuff.
It did, and that was a long one.
Convincing him to snort fake cocaine and
that's plenty.
That's fine.
I think it really took me out with that took me out with the video.
Doubling down.
Yeah.
My goodness.
You already got him, so like, why would you keep on going?
Yeah. But hey, you're here. You survived.
Yeah,
apparently.
And creeps, I guess, deserve. You know that they do deserve it. Not even I guess. Creeps do deserve it, but this was not a satisfying revenge.
It wasn't.
It was not a pro revenge either.
Boo, tomato.
Boo, tomatoes.
Thumbs down.
Chairs flip.
Let's see if there's any interesting comments. All that talk of how old chats worked was a happy and hilarious jaunt down memory lane. The way you guys trolled that dude was epic. Okay. Thank you. I hadn't thought about it myself for at least 10 years, so when the synapses reawoke, I giggled for real. Last comment just says, the booger sugar booger boy. And on that note, thank you so much for sitting through this tale of revenge with us.
Revenge!
Taking a quick beat because maybe we might record another story.
We might.
In replace of this.
We'll see.
And we'll be back. But let's end it here. And then we can maybe do another ending the next time if we add to this.
Maybe.
This is Thursday, so this comes out tomorrow. Fuck it! This is the story you're getting, bitches. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell us if you agree with these revenge stories.
And let us know if you have any revenge stories you want to talk about.
Yeah.
You can DM us if you like. That way we can just kind of read them on air. That way you don't want to, if you don't want to be associated.
Yeah.
Want to remain anonymous.
Yeah.
Oh,
what we'll do also, next revenge story, I'll put my own revenge story in there. I have to see if there's a revenge story that you don't know about. Because you pretty much know everything about
it. Maybe they don't know about it, the listeners.
Yeah, but I want to surprise you too.
Oh, I don't think I've ever actually gotten revenge. Isn't that kind of crazy?
I mean, it's lovely. It's a lovely experience.
I got time, though.
You've also never been spanked. So you live a charmed life.
Spanking mine shrewdly.
Right, made me read German. What the fuck was this? Anyways, RellyAndDelly on all platforms.
Yes.
Thank you for the love and support.
Thank you.
Also, we made the decision because so many movies are coming out. We're literally seeing 2 movies this Saturday. That
we're gonna be here.
We're gonna be here.
There
We're
won't be a break.
A break.
Let's go right into season 3.
We're gonna go right into season 3. We might actually make season 2 half of the year, and then make season 3 the second half of this year.
Yeah.
Who knows?
We'll
but we can do whatever the fuck we want.
We can.
Love that you guys support it.
Thank you.
Until next time, love you.
Bye.